Welcome back to SoFlo Taste. I'm here at the Publix Aprons Cooking School in Plantation. It's located on the second floor of Publix at the corner of South University and Peters Road. Visit Publix.com for a list of their classes here and at their other location in Boca Raton. So moving on to Crepes Suzette. I found a few recipes of Julia's Crepes Suzette, but then I switched over to Jacques Pepin and I found a recipe that I really loved. And so I combined the best of Julia's and the best of Jacques into this recipe. Couldn't be easier. And if you want to go in a blender, you can. So I'm going to put the dry stuff in first. Just a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt. Mix that up. Then the wet. A couple of eggs. Some oil, vegetable oil, not olive oil for this one. Melted butter, some milk, and finally some water. Cold ice water, by the way. Okay. Mix that up together well. I have a really, really good nonstick pan, but I just like to add just a little bit of butter to the pan. Make sure it's really nice and hot, and go ahead and add a little bit of batter. Now you want it to spread nice and evenly and make them as thin as possible, and just leave them and let them turn golden. While that's happening, I'm gonna move over and make the filling for the crepes, the orange filling. It's got butter in here already. I'm adding a little bit of orange zest and some sugar, and let that run a little bit first. Once it comes together really well, go ahead and add your orange juice. Now, it's better to use a really small food processor if you've got one. If not, you can do this by hand, but a larger processor would actually lose this. It's just too small of an amount. Yeah, beautiful. So this is what it looks like. It all just came together, basically. It's just an orange butter. So all you have to do with your crepe is move it a little bit and flip it with your hand or flip it with a pan, just like so. Now you only want that to cook on the other side for 10 seconds at the most, and it's done. So I have 3 crepes here that I just made. We're gonna fill the lighter colored side with a little bit of this orange butter. Okay, fold it in half and fold it in half again. Pretty simple, right? I'm gonna make 3 today. All right, I'm gonna put these on a cookie sheet that already has a little bit of butter and sugar at the bottom. As you can see, it's just lightly buttered and sugared. Place these down. According to Jacques, you could always face them the same way. And then just put a little bit of sprinkle of sugar over the top, and they're gonna be broiled. So I'm gonna go into a broiler. I have it at a medium broil right now if you have that ability to set your broiler to different temperatures. So the last thing we're gonna do is, hopefully and safely at the same time, burn a little bit of cognac and a little bit of Cointreau or Grand Marnier, whatever you might have at home. So I'm going to go ahead and put the 2 liqueurs into the pan to be ready. And grab the hopefully golden crepes. Oh yes. See, this is beautiful because the butter is starting to release from the crepe and we're getting golden. Put this on here. They smell like crepes, Suzette. Okay, let's see if we can light up some alcohol. Okay, what you want is for the liquor to get good and hot, which it is, because it has to be warm for it to light. And we've got it. So you pour the warm, lit alcohol onto your crepes and watch them burn. Come right back so I can say goodbye. Hurry up. So there's my version of a great Julia Child meal from first course to last. I hope that you appreciated my tribute to Julia Child, and I hope she would have too. We're in the middle of hurricane season, and it seems every year when a storm threatens, many of us responsible for food in our homes go a bit crazy on thinking what we'll do if we lose power or can't get to a store for an extended period of time. So next week, I'm giving you ideas on just what you will do. It's hurricane prep food next week on SoFlo Taste. Now let's see what design expert Martin Amado has for us on SoFlo Home Project. Morning, Martin.
Hi, Michelle. Today on SoFlo Home Project, we're turning what may be considered trash to some into art. That's thanks to Melissa and Danny from the Melissa Emily Collection. It's a beautiful home decor store that specializes in the farmhouse style, and they're going to show us 4 different projects to help us achieve that same look in our home decor. It's inspiring and super creative.
Thanks, Martin. So Taste Buds, I'll see you right here next Saturday morning or on our encore Sunday night for you night owls on SoFlo Taste. Have a great week.
Bon appétit!